Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the secrets behind today's corporate moves. Get ready because TILLY'S is making some big changes and we're about to break down exactly what that means for their business. Alright, so TILLY'S, the retail company you probably know for its fashion, has just dropped some pretty significant news. We're diving into their latest filing to see what's really going on behind the scenes with their leadership and strategy. The biggest news here is a major shakeup at the top. Nathan Smith, who's executive officer. This change officially took off on August 18th. Now, Smith isn't new to the CEO game. Before this, he was the CEO at Marolina Outdoor starting in September 2024. And before that, he had a long stint at Boardriders, the owner of surf and skate brands, where he was president of the Americas from 2017 to 2024. And before that, he had a long stint at Boardriders, the owner of surf and skate brands, where he was president of the Americas from 2017 to 2024. And before that, he had a long stint at Boardriders, the owner of surf and skate brands, where he was president of the Americas from 2017 to 2024. He also has experience at Oatly and even spent 8 years in the Navy. So this guy has a pretty diverse background, which could mean fresh ideas for TILLY'S. Let's talk about the deal. Smith is coming on board with a starting base salary of $1 million. That's a pretty hefty number, but it's not unusual for a CEO role. On top of that, he has the chance to earn an annual cash bonus. It's targeted at his full base salary, meaning he can make another $1 million, but it could go as high as $2 million if the company hits its targets. These targets will be set by the company's compensation committee, and they'll apply to performance starting in fiscal year 2026. To sweeten the deal and get him to sign on, TILLY'S is giving Smith a $400,000 sign-on bonus. But here's a catch: if he leaves voluntarily within 2 years, he'll have to pay that bonus back. It's a pretty standard clause to ensure commitment. He'll also get a car allowance of $24,000 per year. Now for the stock options, and these are quite significant. Smith will receive options to buy a total of 1.8 million shares of the company's stock. Let's break this down. 900,000 shares will be granted as a time-based option. This means a quarter of those shares will vest or become his to own after his first year, and the rest will vest bit by bit each month after that. The second chunk of 900,000 shares is performance-based. These only vest if the company's stock price hits certain milestones: $4, $6, and $8 per share, on average over 30 trading days. This is a really interesting strategy because it directly ties his long-term compensation to the company's stock performance and growth. It's like saying, grow the stock value and you'll be rewarded heavily. There's also a change in control clause. If there's a merger or acquisition that results in a change of ownership, any unvested stock options he has will become fully vested immediately. This is a common provision to protect executive compensation in the event of a takeover. Moving is always a hassle, so TILLY'S is covering up to $35,000 for Smith's relocation expenses to Orange County, California. This includes temporary living costs and trips to find housing. And they'll even help with lease payments up to $7,900 a month until May 2026. Just like the sign-on bonus if he bails within 2 years for reasons other than death or disability, he'll have to pay back all these relocation costs too. What happens if things don't work out? If TILLY'S decides to let him go without cause, meaning for reasons not related to his performance or misconduct, Smith will get his full base salary for another year. He'll also get a prorated bonus for the year he's terminated based on actual company performance. This is like a severance package, giving him a financial cushion. Of course, he'll have to sign a legal agreement releasing the company from any claims to get these benefits. It's not just about running the company. Smith is also joining the board of directors. This is effective from his start date in August, and he'll serve until the next shareholder meeting. This move increases the board size to 7 members. He's not getting any extra pay for this board role, and it's stated that he wasn't prompted by any special arrangements with other people. So what happens to the outgoing CEO, Heezy Shaked? He's stepping down from the president and CEO role on the same day Smith starts, but he's not going anywhere. He'll transition to become the executive chairman of the board. This means he'll still be involved in the company's strategic direction, just in a different capacity. His salary will be adjusted, dropping from $650,000 to $420,000 annually. He'll continue to participate in the bonus plan and car allowance program. This looks like a smooth handover designed to retain his experience while bringing in a new operational leader. To get the word out, TILLY'S issued a press release on July 28th announcing these leadership changes. This is standard practice for companies to inform investors and the public of such significant appointments. The details of Nathan Smith's employment terms, including his salary, bonus, stock options, and relocation packages, are all laid out in an offer letter dated July 25th. This document is officially filed as Exhibit 10 on with this report. As mentioned, there's also a press release filed as Exhibit 99.1, which provides the public announcement of these leadership transitions. Now let's put on our investor hats and look at what this all means for TILLY'S. The appointment of Nathan Smith signals a clear intention to bring in new leadership with a track record in retail and growth. His experience with brands like Boardriders and Oakley suggests a focus on brand revitalization and potentially expanding the company's reach. The generous compensation package, especially the performance-based stock options, shows the company's commitment to incentivizing him to drive stock price appreciation. This is a positive sign if you believe in Smith's ability to turn things around, him to drive stock price appreciation. This is a positive sign if you believe in Smith's ability to turn things around or accelerate growth. However, the retail sector is tough. TILLY'S has faced its share of challenges, competing with online giants and fast fashion. The success of this transition hinges on Smith's ability to navigate these market dynamics. His past role suggests he understands consumer brands, but executing a strategy that resonates with TILLY'S specific customer base will be key. The continuation of Hazy Shaited as executive chairman means the company can leverage his experience and institutional knowledge. This dual leadership structure with a new operational CEO and an experienced chairman can be very effective if they are aligned. It provides stability while bringing in fresh perspectives. Looking at the broader picture, TILLY'S is making a significant bet on new leadership. The stock incentives are designed to align Smith's interests with shareholders, which is good for transparency and accountability. We need to watch closely how the company's performance evolves, especially the stock price, to see if these changes are indeed paying off. So what's my take? TILLY'S is clearly at a turning point. They're bringing in new blood at the highest level, signaling an ambition for growth and improvement. The compensation structure, particularly the performance-based stock options, is a good indicator of the company's focus on shareholder returns. The key risks lie in the execution of Smith's strategy in a competitive retail landscape, and whether the new leadership can truly invigorate the brand. Alright, that's our breakdown of TILLY'S latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Do you think Nathan Smith is the right person? To comments below. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps the channel, and subscribe for more deep dives into corporate America. Don't forget to check out our Discord community in the description for even more discussions and insights. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Corporate Decoder.